Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Shazam! Exclamation point. So, as always, I'm going to give the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off the furry, well, I mean, there's gobliny, demony, tonguey, creaturey things that are sort of anthro-furry-ish. If you're talking about demon things, that's kind of about it. Moving on to the good and the bad. So, I have already reviewed Shazam 2, link in the description down below. I decided to go back and rewatch Shazam 1 because Shazam 2 unfortunately did not do too well in theaters, and I really liked Shazam 2. I thought it was a fun time. So I decided, you know what? Let me make sure that I still like Shazam 1 on a rewatch. And you know what? I did. This movie is hilarious, it's fun, and so one of the complaints that I saw like a whole bunch of critics, even some that I agree with usually, like Jeremy Johns, of this movie and the last movie, is that the guy who plays, like the kid who plays the kid in this is like all sad and morose and just like feeling his feels. And then Zachary Levi, who plays the Shazam, like when he says his name and he pops into being Shazam, is like a totally different character and is just like hilarious and having a fun time and giddy and blah 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 blah. And it's like, are these two even the same person? Here's my answer to that. No, they're not, for a reason. And it makes sense because, okay, for I'm guessing a majority of my viewers, you probably know that you are you. And then when you put on a fursuit, you are you in a fursuit. And how you act is oftentimes somewhat different. Perhaps happier. So perhaps more fun or funny. And that is basically what's happening with this kid, is that he's all sad and depressed because of his life or whatever, but when he's Shazam, that is his fursuit. Shazam is his fursuit. So of course he's going to be a funnier, happier going guy because that's him being in a fursuit. Yeah, when he turns off Shazam and is his like kid self, like then he's back to being in real life and he has all of his real life problems, and so sure, he's going to be sad about some things. Like that is honestly, I thought that was such a great divide in both the second movie and rewatching in the first movie, because I didn't even feel that there was a difference of like, oh, are they the same character when I watched the first one the first time, and it's only after I was like looking at the reviews for the second one, I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's because, yeah, Shazam is his fursuit. And so I think that it was such a good decision to have all the fun come when he's Shazam, and then yeah, the serious character moments when he is his kid self, because that is his self that he is having to deal with the real world, real life problems. So yeah, it was a fun time. So Shazam, it's a fun superhero origin story where they're in a cinematic universe. So some of the other superheroes in the DC world are real, like they've seen Batman and Superman. And I want to say Wonder Woman. Yeah, Wonder Woman I think was already known in Shazam 1, but it's a fun thing in this movie, and the witty repartee. They even had the dad from Supernatural that was the bald guy, Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's dad was another dad in this one. He just plays like a good asshole dad. So yeah, he was in this, and also the bad guy from Sherlock Holmes was in this. Also, he was one of the good guys in the Kingsman movie, and then like he does fantastic work in every movie he's in, and he plays a fantastic bad guy. And I loved every minute that he was on screen, especially the interactions between him and Shazam. Also, it really should be pointed out that Djimon Hounsou is in this movie. Not enough. He is not in this movie enough, but I'm very glad that he is in this movie because I love every minute that Djimon Hounsou is ever on screen. So I highly recommend to see any movie that he's in. But anywho, so yeah, this movie is an absolutely fun time. There's plenty of jokes. There's a lot of heart. I liked all the side characters, all of his like little family people that crop up. Like every single one of them is able to establish a character for themselves without trying to overshadow like bug for screen time. And they also don't feel too shortchanged because they have their uses and they put that into place. So I think that was very well done, and they use them just the right amount, and they focus on the main characters as necessary. And yeah, just fantastic time. I think that you should, if you haven't seen Shazam 2 because you were like, I don't know about the reviews, the first one and the second one, give this one a shot. And if you like this one, you will like the second one. Link for my review in the description down below, just in case you're not sure still. But this movie is a fun time, and I think that more people should just look at it as a fun, comedic time. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.